Over the last year, I have been really curious about this new ice cream flavor that's popping up at our local Canadian supermarkets. It is the King Feast flavor ice cream, also known as Rajbhog. Have you heard of King Feast ice cream? It is a South Asian flavor inspired by the traditional Indian dessert called the Rajbhog. I've never had this dessert before, but I was really curious, what does this ice cream taste like? So I asked some of my friends from India, and they gave me descriptions like a vanilla base with saffron, walnuts, and almonds, kind of butterscotch with nuts and dried fruit, milky with pistachios and almonds. But despite what they described, I had a hard time trying to imagine what the taste would be like, especially since I have never had saffron before. So curiosity won, and I decided to buy one and try it for myself. So let's find out what the King Feast ice cream tastes like. My friends from India told me that Amul is a national brand in India. This ice cream, you can tell where it was produced by referring to the bottom of its container and matching the first two characters of the batch number to the factory addresses listed on the back. This ice cream was made in a dairy factory in the state of Gujarat in a city called Palampur. Look at this huge factory. The ingredients are milk, sugar, cashew, almonds, honey, saffron, emulsifiers, stabilizers, and artificial flavoring of cardamom, honey, and saffron. Here are the nutrition facts. This ice cream is out of the freezer for only a few minutes, and it is not rock hard. It's creamy and easy to scoop. Let's try this. It has a strong and exotic sweet floral note. It reminds me of rose water. Let's go for a bigger scoop. There are lots of nuts in every bite, and we can see here that they are very generous with the nuts, which I like. It gives a nice crunch to the ice cream, and even though walnuts are not in the ingredients list, the texture of the crunch is similar to walnuts. This is going to be an acquired taste for me, as there are a lot of flavors I do not recognize in the ice cream base, which contains that strong exotic floral note. When I sniff the ice cream, I smell a bit of almond extract, rose water, and some sort of spice, which I cannot pinpoint what it is. Interestingly, I do enjoy that generous nutty texture, which keeps me going back for more bites. I think if I keep eating this, I could get used to this flavor. However, this is not the kind of ice cream that would pair well after a spaghetti dinner, in my opinion. And this is my first King Feast ice cream tasting experience. Personally, I think the floral notes of the ice cream base are a little too exotic for me. However, this experience has planted a curiosity in me to find out, what does the traditional Rajbhog dessert taste like. So to those of you who may have been wondering, what does this ice cream flavor taste like, I hope this video was helpful. And if you do decide to try it, let me know in the comments below what you think of it and how would you describe this taste. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.